Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back everybody. Let's take a look again on the euro currency. So in general, it's not too many things to add to our previous analysis. As on Friday we got reaction on the payrolls, but numbers themselves were not really different compared to expectations. Besides, as you know, the February numbers also have been revised higher, and then despite some minor drop in the March numbers, in general it was more or less positive numbers, mostly in a row with expectation. That's why reaction across the board, you can see, well, actually hasn't followed. So there are a few tricky moments exist currently on the charts, and all of them has relation to Easter holiday. The problem actually starts on the weekly chart, as I mentioned in today's weekly report, that, for example, on the weekly chart of the retail broker, in my case this is the FX choice, we have the bearish grabber on the weekly chart. And in general, weekly grabber there, it's really great stuff. It's just because it stands in a relation to possible double repo sell pattern and could put the background for starting on the downward action. But the problem is that it's because the Chicago Mercantile Exchange has been closed on Friday, we do not have the similar grabber on the futures chart. Another interesting moment is coming on the daily, and it actually of the same nature. Here we do not have the grabber on the daily chart. On the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, this is the last trading session. So we do, on the exchange we do not have the Friday session. But if we would have it, based on the MACD chart on the futures, we definitely will get the grabber, and that brings some uncertainty on the performance in the beginning of the next week. So in what direction the market will open, how it will respond to the potential grabbers that have not been materialized but still might be imagined on the charts. So we should have to be careful around the major important points. So meantime, on the daily chart, since we still have the bullish trend and bullish context, I think that we could keep going with our trading plan by far and see what will happen. Particularly speaking, here we mostly should keep an eye on the hourly chart and the relation to head and shoulders. In fact, you could see the reaction on the payrolls report, but due to the numbers, as I said, they were not really strong, or better to say, not too strong, to provide some additional strength to the United States dollar. This head and shoulders now stands at risk. And actually, the only thing that we need to keep an eye on is the completion of the pattern. From that standpoint, we intend to keep an eye either on the 1 rate 60, is a confluence area between 1 rate 58 and 73. It's right there. It's now our initial target of the head and shoulders. If it will be completed here, we consider possible taking the long position. If, of course, we will not have something of this kind. It's just collapse rate. Although we don't have currently any reasons, but still. And the first approximation, that's the level that seems interesting. Here we have completion of the ABCD pattern, and at least this is relatively safe and easy to consider taking the long position. Or we have to see for a failure of the hand shoulders. If market on Monday move about 109.35, taking out of the top of the right arm, it tells us that hand shoulders has failed and we should be prepared for immediate upward continuation. So market will keep going above the top and probably some more extended targets and extensions on the daily chart. That's the only thing that you could keep an eye on. To trade it, you could use, for example, stop buy orders together with the limit buy. So this is not mutually exclusive points. So you could place the orders, for instance, and if market will break it above this area, EUR step in with a stop buy order above the stop, and this order you could cancel later. Or if market keep going lower, your stop order just will not be filled, and you are appearing right at this area, making decision on possible long entry while you're canceling the stop buy. This is approximately how it's common to follow this strategy. But anyway, everything will stand around this pattern and its validity, what will happen. As a breakout and erasing of the hand shorts, it's a failure of the pattern. As a completion, in both waves, we are just watching for possible long entry. That's approximately what we intend to do on Monday. By the way, on Monday, it's also will be a bit tricky session, although the United States will open, but European session will be probably quiet, just because this is holiday in Germany as well. This will be Easter Monday. Maybe in some other currencies also, countries also in Europe. So some activity could return back to the markets only to the evening in Europe. So when the United States session will be open, better than Tuesday. So maybe on Monday we even will not get any clear direction. So let's see.